Hello everybody and welcome to Higurashi When They Cry New Episode 2 Anime Review. So, I might have screwed up here guys, I might have screwed up. So, apparently, and people who have seen the original anime or played the visual novels, whatever, can verify this is true. But apparently this is like all new. Apparently this is like not, it's not a remake, is essentially what I'm getting at, which, I mean, man, didn't see that coming, and as someone who's not played or seen any of the others, I'm a bit concerned. Like, how much am I going to get spoiled by watching this? Like, do you think? I mean, obviously, if it is anime original, which, from what I read, I didn't want to find any spoilers for, you know, other arcs, but apparently there's like a new poster revealed and stuff, and that might spoil some things. I don't really know what any of it means, so I'm asking the comments now, because I know there are some people, like from last week, who filled in some stuff, some people who do know that this series quite well. Am I going to be good, or should I try and, like, should I catch up with the previous seasons? Because, I mean, it's a week until next week's episode. I can't promise I can catch the whole way up, but I'd like to give it a go. Like, basically what I'm asking is this a remake? If the answer is no, I will try and catch up, because I am enjoying this show a lot, and I don't want to stop watching it. So I would rather quickly catch up. So please let me know, because I have no idea. Is essentially where we're at with that. But anyway, this episode itself, we're gonna go on to. I thought it was pretty good, opening up the mystery some more, especially that bit at the beginning with Rika. That was. I mean, I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's a spoiler bit, right? Like, I'm assuming that whole situation at the beginning is something that probably you don't find out till later in the original series, because it seems, I was thinking when it was on, I was like, this seems like something that would be later, you know? It's kind of weird. I was like, okay, whatever. But no, basically, should I watch the original series is my first question. But for right now, let's get into this episode and see how everything went down. So we begin with Rika in some parallel dimension space world thing. I don't know either. There's this other purple-haired girl there. I don't know who she is, but she looks like a shrine. I think she was wearing a shrine maiden outfit, or I've confused her with Rika later on. One of those two things definitely happened. But then they're talking about repeating June 1983, and she said she's repeated it 100 times already. Rika, this is. So, I'm really confused, guys. like I said, I think this is the bit where this is the bit I should know more than I do. Presumably, the original series, the original visual novels, it's like probably some sort of time loop thing, and she's aware of it for some reason. That's my early guess. But I'm not too sure. She knows everything this time, including who kills her. So I guess she knows who's going to kill her. Again, if you do know if you do know the thing, don't spoil it in the comments. I'll watch it for myself if I have to. But don't tell me what's going to happen, because that'd be a bit crap, honestly. Yeah, present day though, she's watching Reina and about to kill Keiichi. That's a thing. Somebody told me last week that the only thing different from the first episode of the original was that Rika was watching. So is Rika like influencing the timeline somehow? Like, because I just remember that person said that. I'm sorry, I can't remember who you were. But there, is that what it's going to be? Is her having knowledge going to affect the timeline somehow? Maybe that, again, don't know anything about the series at all. So if that's impossible, whatever, but that's certainly something what it seems like. Also, then there's the opening starts, and the opening seems to like exclusively focus on Rika, which I thought was weird. Like, again, I was like something's not right here. This doesn't seem remakey, because like everyone was in it, yes, but it was heavily focused on Rika, and considering she's not the main character, I thought it was odd. And then at the end, another thing I thought was odd, the title said Higurashi, When They Cry, Go. Like, I was like, I thought the title was new. Is new just a word for go in Japanese? Why the title? But no, it's like the real title. It's like apparently Nu was like the hidden title. No, Go is the hidden title, and then Nu is like the disguised title. I have no idea. I'm probably gonna have to watch the original. I'll wait till someone comments and is like, yeah, you should probably do that. But I think that's definitely something I'm gonna have to do because I was a bit lost at the beginning. The rest of the episode I was able to follow it decently enough. Just this little bit with Rika was a bit, what the hell's going on? Keiichi's reading that newspaper article or magazine article, whatever it was, when Reina is standing right behind him with a knife. It's not a knife. Why am I calling it a knife? A massive blade. I don't know what to call it. Then he screams because he sees the shadow. He's like, I'm about to get shanked. That's not too good. She falls over and acts like she just bought it to help chip away at the wood. It's fine. Like, what? Keiichi, are you an idiot? You saw the shadow raise the thing up. You know she was going to cut your head off. What's up with you, man? Just because she's a cute girl doesn't mean, you should get murdered for it. That's not cool. Yeah, like I said, she said she brought it because he was going to need it to help, which, that's not exactly how it went. Gonna call it a day for today. We'll pick this up tomorrow. We'll get bloody Kenta-kun out of this rubble and we'll have a grand old time. Interesting thing to note before we get to the PE class, he brought the magazine home. It was on his desk at home, I do believe, so he's got that in case he needs it. PE class is basically just get enough exercise. Is anyone else concerned, by the way, that we haven't seen like a single teacher yet? Because I'm pretty concerned about that. They're mentioned, but this school is just weird. Like, all the students are in like the same class, even though they're like 5-6 years apart. Kind of odd. That's sort of, maybe there's not a lot of kids at the place, fair enough, but hey, are you going to be teaching flippant algebra to some 6-year-old? They'll be a smart 6-year-old if they can figure it out, but, what's going on there? Come on, school system, sort it out. They're going to play tag, basically, because that is the best way to exercise, because tag is a great game. Zombie tag, which if you weren't aware, means you get tag, you join the it side, basically. Thank you to the person who told me, by the way, that it's like a game club, like they play games, or bets, whatever you want to call it. Thank you. I appreciate all the knowledge that I don't have, that I need. Although now, I might have to be like, don't tell me anything, because apparently this is not a remake. I should have suspected it when they wouldn't be clear what it was, I remember going into it, it's like, why is it so not obvious if this is a remake or not? And then now it makes sense because they were hiding it. I think there was also there was a new key visual and like a new trailer, I think, also came out today. Haven't watched the new trailer, but if I did, I probably wouldn't understand it because I haven't, seen the others yet. It feels like I've been a bit. Basically, here's what I'm asking. I keep interrupting myself to do this. What is the rest of it in anime, right? So I don't know how much of the original there is. How much is there? Is it the whole series, or will I need to play the visual novel? Is essentially what I'm asking. I don't want to know like, oh, there's a little bit cut here, so you should probably play the visual novel. I want to know in its most basic form, is it in anime? Because that'll take less time. And I've only got a week before the next episode. I'd like to try and get up to date. Back to the review now, though. They're going to play, what are they playing? Tag, as I said. Satoko was the first it. I don't even know if I trust... It's not even about trust anymore. I don't even trust the goddamn creators because they lied to me. They didn't lie, they just didn't tell the truth. So annoying. She's it, is Satoko. She asks the other kids, hey, where's Keiichi hiding? Which is totally cheating. By other kids, I mean just randoms, like not even... they're not playing the game, they're just sitting around talking about, I don't know, probably some loser things like Call of Duty in 1983. That's how that works. Keiichi is like, oh, two could play that game, so he gets some other kids to basically say go to the front gate, basically so he will not get caught. Buy him some time. Reina and Rika are off to the side. Rika is gonna get her, and then Reina's like, save me, Keiichi, and he's like, ah, crap. And then he looks to the side, and it's an elaborate ruse. He's trapped. He's surrounded by the other three. Reina ends up being the only survivor. She wins, although not actually, because it turns out Mion was just pretending to be a zombie the whole time, so the zombies wouldn't zombie her, so she was actually a human. That's how it works, You've seen like Walking Dead, cover yourself in the guts, and it's like you're one of them. It's the same premise here, basically. Exactly the same. It's how it worked. Also, Reina, when Keiichi was going to get her as the zombie, she pulled her, you'd never do anything to hurt me, right, Backer, in this gym storage shed. And I'm like, I've seen every slice of life anime, which this definitely isn't. But, you know, they're going to get locked in the storage shed, ain't it? That's how it works. At the sinks after the game, Reina is standing behind him and he sees her in the mirror and she's got the spooky face on, but then when he turns around, she's normal Reina again, which is... I'm starting to think she has some like split personality disorder or something. I completely forgot something I forgot to mention. No, I didn't. It hasn't happened yet. We'll get to it in a minute. I'm getting my timelines confused. They head back to the junkyard. She really doesn't want him carrying the blade. She's like, no, it's mine. Leave it. It's mine. Go away, Keiichi, you loser. He starts hacking at the logs to like get the Kentakun out, which brings back flashbacks to the baseball bat scene at the beginning, which is a little bit weird, you know, because I thought maybe that scene was actually an earlier scene, or sorry, a later scene, but they were just going to show. God, maybe it's more timeline whizzle. Maybe it's more like timeline. Maybe this happened in another timeline, and now we're remembering it here. Sort of, maybe. I assume this not Mion. Rika has got them. It's so I need to watch the others now. I might just do it regardless of what people say. But I guess I'll listen to people. They get the thing free, the Kentakun basically. It's massive. It's full size. I thought it was like a little action figure. No, it's like a full size. Like you stick it out outside your house or in your house in Reina's case. So yeah, they get it. He says jokingly like, haha, its limbs will fall off. Then he remembers, oh, that actually happened to someone. And Reina looks very upset too. She's like, oh, grr, I'm all upset now. But then she gets happy again. It's like, let's get a tarp and go and, you know, clean it up, move it. My prediction is that Keiichi killed the person. Although no, baseball bat wouldn't cut off the limbs. Maybe Keiichi killed them with the baseball bat. And then Reina cut off the limbs to make it look like she did it. To save Keiichi. And for maybe the trauma made him lose his memories. Like I said, I'm spitballing, but it's good to have some theories. You know, if you don't theorize, you'll never get anywhere. The next day at school, Keiichi reveals to us exactly what Reina's house is like. There's big mascots everywhere. I'm pretty sure she's just stealing things from around the village now. Presumably she got them all at the junkyard, but that's less fun. Including a mailbox. She got a mailbox. Watch the mailbox be like an important plot point. Like, I can see it too. I can just see it. Mail from another dimension. Let's go. Rika is going to be helping with the upcoming festival thing, which I thought would be, you know, a lot later on in the series. We'll get to it in a minute, actually. So who can really say? Festival thing she's going to be helping with. Then we're going to have a battle royale. Like whoever wins the most games at the festival wins the thing, which is a good idea. They're doing their regular thing, but they're going to do crazy a lot of eating challenges, which we'll get to. They run into the photographer guy, Tomitake. I wrote his name down this week. Good for me. And then he's staying to the festival. Keiichi thinks, that guy's suspicious. I wonder why he's here. And I think it was Mion is like, yeah, he's looking for a girlfriend basically, but he's awkward, so he uses the photography as an excuse basically. And then Keiichi's like, oh, I thought he was a spy or something, a government spy. That'd be insane. And then Reina's got this look on her face like, damn it, he's on to us. So I have no idea. I have no idea what he is, but he's spooky. He's a spooky man. I think I trust him though. I trust him more than Reina and Mion. Satoko's alright, and Rika, sorry, not Mika. Rika is from the future. So who can really say? I could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't know this had time travel in it. Like, maybe it doesn't, maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but it definitely seems there's a timeline, like Steins Gate-ish, you know, world line bollocks going on. Which I wasn't expecting, but hey, if they pull it off okay, I'm cool with that. It's festival day, everybody meets up to have a great old time. Rika is in a shrine maiden or priestess outfit, whatever you want to call it. It looks very nice. Battle Royale montage, it can't taste good like that. Rika says that a lot because they're just walloping down food. Reina's just having a good time though, she's just eating some food. So fair ennoughlet them compete. You're not going to beat them. Eat them leisurely. She's got the right idea, I think. It's definitely not because she's a bit slow. Tomitake shows up to say hello. He can't do photography for Rika's show because he has to be somewhere. And they're like, oh, you got a date, have you? And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what it's going to be. It's definitely not going to be anything probably very important to the plot. That's definitely not what it is. Keiichi says, hey, let's play games next time. Rika head pats Tomitake. I don't know if she actually said anything to him, like in a whisper. But presumably Tomitake knows something. Because Rika, if we presume that Rika has got all these other memories from other parallel dimensions or the future or whatever's going on, then maybe she shared that with Tomitake and that's why she head patted him. Or maybe she just wanted to head pat him. Who knows? I mean, he's not a doggo, so what can I say? Rika goes to do her show. Keiichi has to save Reina from the crowd. Mion set that up for him by kidnapping Satoko, basically. There was some lewd hand-holding going on, which, you know, lads and lass, let's calm it down, all right? No hand-holding. We're not. Come on, that's pretty lewd. That's not good. Rika performance. Why are the Shrine Maiden like performances, right, in every anime like really well choreographed or like surprisingly well choreographed? Like you'd think it would be something they put a lot of effort into it. Like it's in multiple anime I've seen it. So why? Like I'm cool with it. It looks nice, but it's just a weird thing I've noticed. And now that I've noticed it, I'm gonna notice it in every anime. It's weird. Like, oh, there's another really fluid, nice one. What can you say? Meanwhile, Tomitake meets with some woman. She calls him Jiro-san, which I actually did look up. It's just his like surname or his first name. His other name, basically. At first I was like, oh, has he got a secret identity? It's like, no, it's just his other name. Makes way more sense. That was the end of the episode. So now I presume we're all relatively in the dark as to where the hell the plot's going. Unless it's like a adaptation of some arc that was never animated. I don't know. I have no idea. Or it might be anime original, who knows? I've read that the original writer is writing this. Like, hey, despite the fact that I'm new to the series, like, I'll still read the news articles and stuff. Higurashi GOU? Is GOU like 5? Is this the 5th series? What the hell does GOU mean in Japanese? GOU, by the way. I'll have to look that up after this as well, just to see what the titles will probably mean something as well that I just don't know. It's hard to talk about just this episode, because I've been blown away with the news that I might have to binge the series very, very quickly, which, you know, that's an oof. That's an oof right there. But anyway, no, for now, what was my favourite part of this week's episode? Let's check it out. So my favourite part, to put it very quickly, to do it very quickly, is just all of Reina's, like, evil stares behind his back. Like, something's going on with that girl, but I think in some way she's trying to protect him. What she's trying to protect him from? His memories coming back? The village, the town itself? I think she's got good intentions, but I don't trust her for crap. Like, maybe she knows about the time bollocks. Maybe the town is in a time loop, and they're all aware of it, but people outside aren't, because he thought he'd only left for 2 days. But what's her name? Mion was like, hey, it's been forever since I've seen you. So maybe I've got this time loop idea in my head now since that opening scene. So now that's not it. I'm going to look like a fool. But hey, that's fair enough. I'm going to wrap this up here because I kind of wanted my answer before I start doing too much crazy stuff about whether or not I should watch the rest. So if people know, please let me know. It would help me out a lot. And I'll join the cult of Higurashi. That'll be good. If you think I can get away with not watching it, you know, that's fine too. If you think I should definitely watch it, which from this episode was a little confusing at points, I think I should probably watch it. But I want an expert's opinion, basically. Thank you everybody for watching this review though. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff. For more reviews, that would help me out a lot. I'll see you next week. Maybe I'll have more knowledge, maybe not, who knows. For another episode of this, take care, and bye guys.